kidnapping. He told a nigga he couldn't leave. You know, I just realized why I don't like that nigga Puffy. He gonna go bail that fat nigga out. Nah, no more Puffy juice, no more Bel Air. Who the fuck drinks sparkling wine anyway? The shit is bum juice.
"50 Cent has never been one to shy away from controversy, especially when it involves a little public clowning. This time, his sights are set on Rick Ross, and the internet can't seem to get enough of it. The drama unfolded when Ross found himself in the middle of a heated altercation at the Ignite Music Festival in Vancouver. What started as a seemingly normal festival performance took a chaotic turn when Ross, after performing Kendrick Lamar's diss track Not Like Us, became the target of alleged goons tied to Drake's OVO crew. The incident, caught on camera and circulated widely on social media, has sparked discussions about music rivalries and, of course, 50 Cent's relentless humor.
Nick Cannon did that song "Used to Look Up to You," and he said that was about you.
Eating like they been a savage. Dick riding, little Marshall Mathers.
I would never respond to that. Never. Listen, look. Now look. The camera's on, right? He's legendary corny. He's been corny forever, like from the very beginning. I thought at one point he was headed somewhere that was like in the Will Smith-ish kind of, because it was comedy stuff like that, and then it just never got to its destination. Like, it just never got cool. Like,
The only thing that makes him look corny is his rapping.
Yeah, I don't know why he's so passionate about it. Like he's, what the hell's going on? Bro, look, you suck, bro. You suck, bro. I'm gonna just tell you the truth. Like, there's never a moment where you said something and we was like, ooh, bars.
50 Cent wasted no time jumping into the mix. Known for his sharp wit and online antics, he took to social media to call Ross's hasty departure from the scene The Great Escape. He ensured the situation would remain the talk of the town.
No more Puffy Jew.
You and Puff cool?
No, I don't really rock with him.
Okay,
like that.
damn, all right.
Elon Musk running Twitter.
Why?
What did Madonna do?
You can't be like a virgin at 63.
Right.
Do you ever see you and Ja like pictures together? Will we see an Insta-vid?
Nah, that won't happen.
Wow. What is this penis enlargement lawsuit?
My penis was enlarged since I was little.
Okay, all right.
Big Boys 30 Special Edition, 50 Cent. 50, he speaks his mind. So let's get into it right now, man. Big Boy 30 Special Episode. 50 Cent always has an opinion.
Big Boy in the morning. All righty, man. It is going down. We got a friend up in here, 50 Cent.
I'm here.
Pleasure to have you in here. The first thing I said to Fifth when he came in, I said, man, you back in that gym, huh?
Yeah, training, man. Try to get myself back in shape.
Yeah, man. Is music that first love? Because there's some cats be like, man, I could walk away.
I need that to feel hot.
I hear you.
Like, I like, you can't really fake that.
No.
It got to be based on the material and you having your finger on the pulse of what's going on and being able to do it. Like the guy that goes, he's hungry, so he's writing because he's hungry because he has nothing. I remember that. I was that.
Mm-hmm.
And now while they saying he's hungry, I'm saying, show what? I'm disciplined.
Right.
Yeah.
And it is a significance in staying in a culture that's out with the old and with the new. Like we watch now, the guys will happen before, the hit will happen before they meet the label.
When we talk about like social media and things like that, and you being up for every fight, there's nothing that either embarrasses you or like, okay, the penis enlargement lawsuit, I would have disappeared.
No, look, man.
I don't know what this is.
You can't disappear. See, when they do
First off, what is this penis enlargement lawsuit?
Well, it's somebody from a Medi spa that I had got a facial at the spa. I was there with the girl.
Because your skin does look good. Go ahead.
I'm trying to get it together. Yeah, so I'm getting the facial because I'm waiting on her. She doing what she doing, right? And I took the picture with her, and then she puts it up when she says something about penal enhancement.
Oh.
You see what I'm saying? Like, it's not, bro, that's defamation of
So
character.
you just
It's a whole
taking a
bunch of stuff.
picture, but you there getting a facial, but then she almost adds it to penis enlargement.
Yes.
Wow. But you didn't get your penis enlarged from her.
My penis was enlarged since I was little.
Okay. All right. So why is it important to go back and get like a slander or defamation of character or whatever this falls under?
It sends a message to the public not to do it. and it's cool. We can go do that until they really wish they didn't do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like they meant.
So this isn't about money. It's principle too. Like you ain't gonna do that.
The money, then the lawyers. I spend millions of dollars anyway every year.
Hey, bro, how much have you spent on lawyers since you've been in the game?
I spent $23 million.
His followers ate it up, flooding the comments with their own jokes and memes. The timing and tone of 50 Cent's post made it clear that he wasn't just clowning Ross for the altercation, but was also reigniting their long-standing feud.
Tapping in with Puffy. I know you're not really tapped in, but what
The last thing I saw was like a guy there. He was like, yo, he like pushed me into the truck. It really hurt. And he sounded me. Like he sounded me. I was like, yo, look, I could find other things to do for money. Did you see the video? I could find other things to do for money. But I'm not sure I can say that for money. Like somebody pushed
How
me
much?
into a
How
truck.
much? How much is this guy trying to get?
I don't know. Like it's a simple suit situation, but it's like
20 mil, I can say it.
You still have to black his face out.
Yes.
You still have to mimic his voice because he's like,
But his
damn.
voice wasn't even that different.
And a little deeper. I was like almost like, no, that's you, young buck.
Yo,
I almost felt like it was him. I almost knew who it was. You know what I mean? I was like, nah, that's about me trying to get money right.
Yo, you can't say that dudes are having sex with other dudes, bro. The internet might come for you.
You say sweet love, sweet love.
Yeah,
Sweet love.
you gotta say make sweet love.
Make
That's
sweet
young
love.
buck breaking right there.
Make sweet love.
There's rules to rap beef now, bro.
Now people
Not
gonna
in your
know.
day.
Well, I'm saying like, God,
That was
man,
good.
why is your homeboy so close to you when you come out of there? Look like you guys just made sweet love. I'm gonna say sweet love instead of anything that says.
That's to me, that's better because they're gonna try to make it something else. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was smart. Like I didn't think about that. I say things that are borderline. Like I'm like, oh my God, you're in trouble.
You?
Like all the time. Because I just say.
Nah, but you got
the way I
close
think.
when he offered to take you shopping.
Yeah, you see, now Mika's in the same shirt. He's out there in the same shirt. This is not
Holy
Photoshop.
shit.
This is really happening. I'm just saying to you. No, stop it, man. You set that up. Look, you set that up. He's in the same shirt.
What do you mean he's in the same shirt?
Obviously was not offended by what I was offended by. This is what I'm saying, bro. Like you go, I'm like, nah, it was odd. Like, this is some of the things that people say. Like girls, guys may say to a girl, like, let me take a shot. See?
Damn.
They found it that quick.
What do you think is happening in the middle?
I don't know what is going on.
Wow,
there.
they found Kendrick and Wifey.
You can't dress up Kendrick like that. Oh, you can't dress him up like that.
No, it's jokes.
That's like the white chicks movie, bro. You can't do that.
Yeah, that was comedy. That was good.
Yeah, but that
get away with Wifey.
that's obviously doing shopping. They got the same outfit.
Yeah,
And
it's
wore
true.
it in public.
Yeah, that's a nice shirt. That's a nice shirt. All right, so when he said the shopping line in real life, what did you say?
I said, let me get away from him. Because he was like, yo, you hot now. Now we gotta hang out now. Like hang out.
Yeah.
He said, I don't know, maybe I take you shopping and I get you some flash and you could give me the hood shit. And I was looking and I was like, let me just move away from him because I'm gonna mess up the wedding. I always say to myself, like,
It was someone's wedding?
it was Chris Lighty's wedding. It was in Miami. Nori's there. Nori knows this. And I looked at him like, yo. You heard what he just said, right? He's like, yo, certain things they let it go by because it's Puff. Like they would look. Like
The backstory here is essential to understand the context. Rick Ross and 50 Cent's beef goes back years, and it's one of the most enduring rivalries in hip-hop. From diss tracks to legal battles and endless jabs on social media, the two have consistently kept their disdain for each other public.
You should always advocate for yourself and be a voice for yourself. You should never let what somebody else did ruin or run your life.
A 38-year-old mother from Alabama who has filed a lawsuit accusing Sean Diddy Combs and Jay-Z of raping her when she was 13 years old is speaking out to NBC News for the first time. She asked us not to reveal her identity.
What made you want to come forward and talk today?
Because I think that I've been quiet long enough about what I've been through, and it's been hard enough to be quiet. But It's a chapter of my life that I'd like to close.
An NBC News review of her account found inconsistencies with her allegations. She says that she went to the MTV Video Music Awards in 2000 to catch a glimpse of her favorite celebrities.
You weren't scared to be all alone?
No, with having autism is like feeling like you live your life in a shatterproof juggle ball. The world's on fire. The fire is inside the ball with you, but there's no way for you to get out.
In addition to having autism, the woman says she suffered a head injury. The night of the 2000s VMAs, she says a friend drove her from Rochester, New York to Manhattan, a more than 5-hour drive. Her attorney provided NBC News with the name of the friend who has since died. The woman says she spoke to Combs's limo driver who offered her a ride to an after party.
I stumbled upon Diddy's driver who told me that I was exactly what Diddy was looking for.
What did you think when he said that to you?
I thought it meant that I was just pretty.
She went to a White House, she says, where she spoke to musicians Benji Madden and his brother.
I'm talking to Benji Madden about his tattoo because, I have about his tattoo that's the Last Supper because I have a religious background. So it was just something to talk about.
In a statement to NBC News, a representative of the Maddens confirmed that they did not attend the 2000 VMAs and that they were on tour in the Midwest at the time. At the after party, she says she had a drink that made her feel woozy.
So when the opportunity arose for 50 Cent to mock Ross, it was a no-brainer for the candy shop rapper.
What would you see when you were going there?
Well, what didn't I see? It's these events, the way that it's like a movie, right? You walk into this extremely lavish lifestyle, right? It's like a music video. It's like a movie. Everything it just looks like $1 million, right? It just is beautiful. There's champagne, there's beautiful women, there's beautiful men, there's the architecture of the building is just like, wow. Like you're just like, oh my, you're just in awe of it all, right? Behind all of this is the craziness as well. So you're experiencing both sides. Don't get me wrong, I had a good time up until certain points of like each event and stuff. Because it is so amazing, and you do get to be in like, for example, you're right next to somebody you used to watch on television. Like you're right there going, oh my God, like this is, and you're like, this is insane. So you are in literal, I could just touch them if I wanted to. That's how close I was to these household names, and we were always amongst this kind of people. We as models and as new talent, we were amongst these people who are very well established, and so there is an appeal to that. There is a feeling that you feel, wow, I'm accepted. I'm being I don't know, you feel like you're one of the people, you're one of the crew, you're one of the crowd of fabulous people that you had imagined to be a part of. I mean, there is nothing in this world than Hollywood. Like that is a whole different world. It is like eye-opening and surprising and exciting, but then it's also scary because you have no idea, why do these older men fancy me? I look like a 20-year-old, younger. I look much younger, actually, to be honest. And you think, like, for example, I would talk to, some of these rappers or athletes, and they'll be much older than me. And I would just be like, but why are they, I was very, I don't know, I don't think I was insecure, but I was just like, why do they I look like a girl, like a little girl. Like, what interest does this grown man have with me? And I would always question that, because all of the rappers that you see, all of the athletes, they love girls that they don't necessarily like them looking like older women. They like the young face, the nice body, this. I don't know. It's very difficult to explain. And I really want to make this point as well, which I've noticed a lot of people have said this to me. And I want to make this really clear. I really want to make a point that because I said I saw something and I didn't see something else doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Doesn't mean it didn't happen.
Did you hear similar things when it came to Diddy Party? I mean, I've spoken to other people. And we've seen the images, of naked women covered in sushi, etc.
Yeah.
Sex, was it on?
But what exactly happened at the festival? According to Lindsay Sparrow, the CFO of a Canadian events agency, the altercation occurred backstage after Ross's performance. Security was quick to intervene, ensuring the safety of everyone present. While Ross hasn't publicly addressed the incident beyond a vague Instagram farewell to Vancouver, videos show him involved in a heated exchange before the situation escalated into chaos. Fans speculated wildly online, with some asserting that the attackers were indeed Drake's people retaliating for the Kendrick Lamar diss track. However, no direct links to Drake have been confirmed. 6. This isn't the first time Rick Ross and Drake have found themselves on opposite sides of a conflict. Earlier this year, the two were embroiled in a lyrical battle with diss tracks flying back and forth. 7. Drake's pushy PS took aim at several industry heavyweights, including Ross, while Ross clapped back with champagne moments, which notably accused Drake of undergoing a nose job. The beef between Drake and Kendrick Lamar, which also plays a significant role in this drama, has only added fuel to the fire. 8. As for 50 Cent's commentary, it's not just about the altercation, it's about taking every possible opportunity to undermine Ross. Over the years, 50 Cent has crafted a persona that thrives on trolling his rivals. Whether it's through social media posts, interviews, or even merchandise, he knows how to keep his name in the headlines. His ability to turn real-life drama into entertainment is unmatched, and this latest incident is no exception. 9. While some fans find 50 Cent's antics hilarious, others view them as petty and unnecessary. Critics argue that his constant needling of Rick Ross and other industry figures distracts from his music and business ventures. 10. But for 50 Cent, it seems the trolling is part of the package. It's a way to stay relevant, to keep people talking, and perhaps most importantly, to remind everyone that he's still a force to be reckoned with in the entertainment world. 11. Rick Ross, on the other hand, has often chosen to rise above 50 Cent's jabs, focusing on his music and entrepreneurial endeavors. But incidents like the Vancouver altercation and the subsequent online trolling make it clear that the rivalry isn't going away anytime soon. For fans, it's both entertaining and exhausting, a never-ending saga that highlights the darker, more dramatic side of hip-hop. 12. Public's fascination with these feuds stems from a combination of genuine interest in the artists' lives and a love for drama. In a way, these rivalries are modern-day soap operas, with diss tracks and social media posts replacing traditional cliffhangers. The stakes are high, and every move is scrutinized, dissected, and debated by fans and critics alike. 13. And then there's the question of whether these rivalries are genuine or simply good marketing. In the world of hip-hop, where image and persona play a significant role, it's not uncommon for artists to amplify conflicts for the sake of publicity. Feuds generate headlines, boost streaming numbers, and keep fans engaged. While the animosity between 50 Cent and Rick Ross appears to be genuine, there's no denying that it also serves as a way to stay in the public eye. 14. In this particular incident, the narrative is layered with multiple rivalries: Ross and Drake, Drake and Kendrick Lamar, and of course Ross and 50 Cent. Each adds its own dimension to the story, creating a web of drama that fans can't help but follow. It's a reminder of how interconnected the hip-hop world is and how one event can ripple through the entire industry.
Well, was it something that you felt like you had to do while you were there, or was that more sort of hype about the event?
Playboy and Diddy parties, for me, my experience was slightly different, right? So when you're a Playboy bunny, it feels like what you're feeling amongst the situation. When you're there, you have to please the people that have paid thousands of pounds to be a part of these events because they're raising money for charity or whatever else they're raising money for. So you feel like there is more of you need to make sure that these high rollers are having a great time. With the Diddy party, it was more of a networking thing for me. So there is sex everywhere. Lots of girls were getting half naked, completely naked in the pool. loads of drinking and drug taking.
Drugs freely offered to you?
Freely offered. Yeah, minutes as you arrive. Would you like some coke? Do you want some? I say no, then it's a big deal. Oh my God, why don't you do drugs? Why don't you take drugs? I'm like, because I don't do drugs. I never have. I don't really want to participate. You guys have fun, enjoy. And I would have to play it off. I would have to like kind of make it a funny situation to not make them feel uncomfortable. The moment I used to take my phone out, if I'm just texting a friend or whatever, they would be looking at me. They would be like, oh, what are you doing on the phone? Like, what are you doing? Like in a joking way. So,
but there were cameras there.
There were CCTV cameras. There were
cameras in the bedrooms.
There was cameras in the bedrooms, in the hallways, everywhere. The property of the value of it is expensive, right? So they're having these cameras around to secure the property. I'm assuming.
He denies all the allegations against him.
Yeah.
He says he's never sexually assaulted anyone, man or woman, adult or minor.
In October, a spokesperson for Sean Combs told BBC News that allegations of wrongdoing at his notorious parties were unfounded. They said Sean Combs' white parties and other events were iconic, a true convergence of hip-hop, Hollywood and black excellence. It's disappointing to see the media and social commentators twist these cultural moments into something they were not.
You're going to continue to speak out about this because this is something you're passionate about. Entertainment industry-wide, not just specifically about Diddy.
And
As the dust settles on the Vancouver altercation, one thing is clear. The drama is far from over. 50 Cent will likely continue to troll Rick Ross, Drake will keep his distance from the allegations, and Ross will maintain his focus on his music and business ventures. For fans, it's another chapter in a saga that shows no signs of slowing down.
So this was something else that they talked about, that there are 25 accusers who were allegedly minors at the time that these allegations took place starting in 1991, span all the way up over 2 decades. He also talks about where these individuals are from. He said that they hail from more than 25 states, New York, California, Florida. We know that Diddy had a residence in Miami, Georgia. We've reached out to Sean Combs' legal team for comment. They have not yet responded. Combs is currently being held at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn while he is awaiting trial on the New York indictment, where he is charged with racketeering, sex trafficking, and prostitution charges. Now, I also just want to point out that they also claim that 62% of these individuals are identifying as an African American, and that they are evenly split between female accusers and male accusers, and Clay. So this is very interesting. And he said that look, I know that everybody expected me today or wanted me to name other high profile individuals. He says, I'm not going to do that today, but it will come at some point. And he says that these names will shock you.
Wow. I mean, shocking details to say the very least. And I'm sure just the start of what's to come. Chloe Melas, thanks so much.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.